Hello, hockey fans. Well, we're going to start with the East today. Montreal still in first place, and I think they woke up. They're 6-4-0 in their last 10. They've won their last 5, but they only have 16 games left. And I say that because the Ottawa Senators have 76 points, 19 games left, 6-4-0 in their last 10, won their last 2. Boston Bruins, who Ottawa is playing tonight in Ottawa, 74 points, so only 2 points back. They can catch up. 17 games left, 8-2-0, won their last game. Actually, they've done very well at 8-2-0. Washington Capitals, 95 points, 7-2-1, won their last 3. Columbus Blue Jackets, 88 points. See the drop-off, 95 to 88. Same number of games. Went up a spot, 6-3-1, won their last game. Pittsburgh Penguins, 88 points, 18 games left. Dropped a spot, 6-3-1, won their last 2. They're in no danger of coming out of the playoffs. New York Rangers, 84 points. No change from last week. 17 games remaining. 5-4-1, lost their last game. And the New York Islanders, welcome to the playoffs. 71 points, 18 games remaining. Went up a spot. 5-4-1 in their last 10. Lost their last game. Toronto Maple Leafs, they are struggling all of a sudden. 70 points, 18 games remaining. Dropped a spot, 3-4-3. That's not a very good record. Lost their last game. Florida Panthers, 69 points, 18 games remaining. 5-4-1, lost their last game. Tampa Bay Lightning, they're not in the basement anymore. 68 points, 18 games remaining. 6-2-2, won their last game. Philadelphia Flyers continue to drop. 68 points, 18 games remaining. 4-5-1 in their last 10. Lost their last game. Buffalo Sabres, 66 points, 4-4-2 in their last 10. No change there. 16 games remaining. Lost their last game. Carolina Hurricanes, 62 points, 20 games remaining. They have the most of the league. Went up a spot, 2-5-3 in their last 10, won their last game. New Jersey Devils, 62 points. Went down a spot, 17 games remaining. 2-6-2 in their last 10, lost their last 3. And the Detroit Red Wings, the league really fought hard for them to make the playoffs. Now they've just given up. 16 games remaining, 61 points. 19 games remaining, 16th place. 61 points, 3-6-1, lost their last game. And now for the Western Conference, the Minnesota Wild, still in first place. 19 games remaining, 90 points, 7-3-0 in their last 10, won their last game. The Chicago Blackhawks, 89 points, 17 games remaining, 9-1-0, won their last 7. How are they not ahead of Minnesota? Nashville Predators, 17 games remaining, 73 points. What a drop, 89 to 73. 6-3-1 in their last 10, lost their last 2. San Jose Sharks, 83 points, 18 games remaining, 5-2-3 in their last 10, lost their last game. Edmonton Oilers, 78 points, 17 games remaining, went up a spot, 6-4-0 in their last 10, won their last 2. Anaheim Ducks, 76 points, 17 games remaining, dropped a spot, 5-5-0 in their last 10, lost their last game. Calgary Flames, they've been running. You look at the standings in and out of the playoffs. 76 points, 16 games remaining, 8-1-1, won their last 7. And the St. Louis Blues, 69 points, 18 games remaining, 5-5-0. Won their last game. The Los Angeles Kings, bold acquisitions at the trade deadline, 68 points, 17 games remaining, 3-5-2 in their last 10, lost their last game. Winnipeg Jets, 66 points, 16 games remaining, 5-3-2 in their last 10, won their last 2. Vancouver Canucks, sellers at the trade deadline, 63 points, 17 games remaining, 4-5-1, won their last 2. I heard this morning Vancouver's got really good players coming up the pipe here. Dallas Stars, 62 points, 17 games remaining, 5-5-0, won their last game. Arizona Coyotes, 53 points, 17 games remaining, 4-6-2, lost their last game. Colorado Avalanche, 37 points, 18 games left. They still win the odd game, by the way. 2-7-1, lost in their last 10, and they've lost 4 in a row now. All right, so that's it for this week. Until next week.